All right, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I actually haven't been recording. I've been sort of under the weather, and I wanted to at least get a video out before Christmas. So, happy holidays, guys. But to initiate this video, I want to talk about tackling a backlog. So, I've noticed over the years my backlog has gotten crazy big. Steam alone, I have over 200 games. Game Pass, there's many games that I have not played, and I remember wanting to play them before. So, this is maybe my perfect opportunity to start attacking my backlog. I finally beat Cyberpunk's DLC. Elden Ring looked like it's going to take a very long time, so I think I'm going to put Elden Ring to the side. And maybe what I'll do is I'll play one story game and one multiplayer game. And maybe that'll keep me balanced, help me keep myself from feeling bored, I guess. So, how am I tackling this? Well, I was thinking of going alphabetical, but I'm not going to do that because I dropped Baldur's Gate 3 for the time being. And Baldur's Gate 3 is probably my first game in the alphabet that would probably be more time consuming. And I'm not really a fan of Dungeons and Dragons combat style, which is weird because I would recommend Baldur's Gate 3. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and play more of the games that I remember playing as a child that I never got to play. For instance, Shenmue 1, 2, and 3. I loved Shenmue when it came to Dreamcast. In fact, it probably was one of the reasons why I wanted a Dreamcast. And to me, the Dreamcast is probably one of the greatest consoles ever. Yeah, I'm that old, I guess. But Shenmue played awesome. It was a game that was so refreshing from Mario, from whatever PlayStation game was. I didn't really have PlayStation systems, but it's on Steam. I bought it 1, 2, and 3. Never got to play 3, never got to play 2, but the first one, even though I never came close to beating it, I loved what I was doing. Just the sheer play of at the arcade, playing a game while playing the game was so amazing to me. And Shenmue had really good combat. Now it's a little clunky, wonky, however you want to address that. It's a little stiff, and it reminds me of playing like Resident Evil sometimes. But the Steam Deck handles it well. The ROG Ally handles it well. And I think that's how I'm going to start attacking this backlog. I'm going to play games that I played as a child and try to beat those and slowly just move down the list. Now, there's no true time frame on the game. Maybe I'll give myself a full month from the first to the very end of the month to beat this game. And once I do, I'll put it in a separate Steam catalog saying completed. Now, if it has DLC, that's going to make it a little different, depending on if the DLC is just a few missions or whatever. Shenmue doesn't have DLC. I'm just pretty much stating how other games like Elden Ring and Cyberpunk have DLC. So what I'm going to do there is start from games that I remember having as a kid and work my way up. Now, if there are games that I want to beat first or I really want to play, then I'll do that, which probably would be my second choice, Mad Max. And I remember not playing it. I didn't even get a chance to play it. I didn't look at it. I kind of was just stuck on Batman. And then when Spider-Man came out, I just played Spider-Man instead. And I started playing Mad Max, and I will say I do like Mad Max. I think it's a really good game. I just don't know if I'm gonna like the story. I'm not a fan of the Mad Max series or movies. To me, it's kind of just like, oh, it's just another apocalypse thing. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get into it. If you guys are trying to attack this backlog that you have, let me know what kind of games are you thinking of playing. Because I was at first I was thinking maybe I'll tackle all of my RTS games first, or all of my turn-based strategy games first. And then I really thought about it. I have a really big backlog, sorry. And one game that kind of inspired this was Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. I never played that game until I bought it on my Steam Deck, and I'm loving it. So the first game I'm going to do is tackle Shenmue, then probably move to Shenmue 2, and then 3. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. This is attacking the backlog first. This is going to be my... You know what? Let's start a series of this. Let's start a backlog series, and I'll try to keep you guys updated whenever I record backlog episodes about backlogs. Anyway, let me know if you guys are attacking your backlog. Are you using your Steam Deck? Are you attacking the backlog that you have on your Nintendo Switch? Because I actually have a few games that I need to beat on there. Oh god, this is going to be a long 2025. Anyway, let me know what you guys are doing. Cheers.